I'm Janaea Barnes, and this is It Might Get Dark. I know I'm a badass, and I know that I can handle whatever life throws at me. But it wasn't always this way. I used to be terrified of stepping into the unknown. If I couldn't control every aspect of it, I was not doing it. I planned everything and I layered in 18,000 backup plans. I made sure to execute perfectly before anybody ever saw. Calculate, adjust, throw out the uncontrollable variables. Then I would stack the tasks, organize them, do way more than is humanly possible. Get it right. Don't mess it up. Prove that I am worthy. I mostly win it alone because involving others was way too unpredictable. But every now and then I would tap my toe across the edge by myself, of course. And then the alarm bells would raise. Don't, you can't, don't, you can't control that. Perhaps it was because of watching my mom. I mean, her control issues made mine look like a dandelion puffball. Or maybe it was because of the mountains of trauma I experienced as a child. It didn't really matter why I had these issues. What mattered is I had them and they were limiting the F out of my life. It was almost October and I was set to move to New York in 2 months. My stepdad had passed away 10 years earlier, and I wanted to spread his ashes at his favorite lake before leaving California. To do this, I needed to rent a car. Did I also mention that I had over the top scarcity issues about time and money? If I was going to take the time and spend any money, I had to make the most of it. So I booked and paid for a trip to Ore Hot Springs and a hotel 45 minutes away because that one was cheaper. It was going to be a very special day of honoring my stepdad and saying goodbye to California. The day came and I had a plan. Shocking, right? Rental car at 6 a.m., drive 5 hours to the lake, spread the ashes, drive 4 hours to the hot spring, check in, go to nearby forest, do monthly goals and dreams ritual, soak in the hot springs, drive 45 minutes to the hotel, go to sleep. Ready, set, go. Everything was going according to plan. I am right on track when I check into the hot springs and drive down to the redwood forest. I park, I grab my backpack, and I find a spot to do my ritual. I read my goals and dreams out loud. Get out of debt. Let go of ex boyfriend. Be successful. And then I set them on fire. And on my way back to the car, I notice a trail placard. I don't know what time it is. My phone's in the car. I don't know if you have enough time, Janaea, but I want to. I don't think it's safe, Janaea. But I never jump in. I always stay on the sidelines. Just this once, can't I take a chance? It might get dark, Janaea. And I think about all the times that I'm stood looking at the edge, too afraid to do what I really wanted, too afraid to take that chance. I'm doing it. How am I ever going to reach my goals and dreams if I'm too afraid to step in? So I start up the trail, and the smell of redwood trees permeates my senses. I love every second of it until I notice the light dwindling fast. What do? I can probably go back. But Janaea, you never go all the way. This is why you don't get anywhere. You saw an eagle swoop down right in front of you today. Everything will be fine. Just do it. I pick up the pace. Come on, Janaea, you can do it. Every step nudges the curtains of the sky closed. The forest disappears and leaves me in the land of shadows. Come on, Janaea, keep moving. Your eyes will adjust. And then poof, blackness. The moon is new and the stars are hidden by tall trees and hazy wet fog. I I can't even see my face. That's okay, Janaea. You can do this. Go slow. What's this? Maybe this way? It's no use. I can't find my way around this thing. Wait, I have a lighter in my backpack. Seriously? The darkness is swallowing the flame. I can only see a 3-inch radius around the light. I know the block is a tree, but even with the lighter, I can't find my way around it. What do I do? Go back? Climb over? Ow! That's gonna leave a blister. Ooh, I can light a stick. I drop to my knees and I scrounge for a stick. It's too wet. Wait, I can scoop nettles together and make a little fire. Everything is way too wet. And then the reality of my situation sinks in, and I go down the rabbit hole of what I could have done. I could have gone faster. I I could have turned back. I should have never gone up that trail. I am going to have to spend the night in these woods. What kind of animals are out there? Coyotes? Wolves? Bears? Is there a serial killer lurking in the shadows? What about the money I spent? Oh God, what about the money I'm going to lose? You're an idiot, Janaea. You're an idiot. You messed up so bad throwing your money away. There I am in the void of blackness. And finally, it sets in. This is where I am. There is nothing I can do about the animals, the other people, or the money I spent. It doesn't matter how I got here. Doesn't matter what I could have, should have done. The truth is, I am stuck here, stuck in a black forest. The reality is immovable, just like that fallen tree. And as soon as I stop fighting against it, all the negative emotions fall away. And I accept my situation and I trust that I'll be okay. And this sense of peace washes over me. I will spend the night and I'll deal with whatever comes up. I sit against a tree and I close my eyes. Wait, I bought a pair of socks earlier today because my feet were cold. I pull out one of the socks, I wrap it around my stick and light it on fire. It's working. It's working. I can see. I make my way around that fallen tree and I move quickly until the sock turns to ash. And then I pull out the other sock and I wrap it around my stick. Come on, Janaea. The end of the path has to be near. I move as quickly as I can. And then poof, blackness. It's too dark, Janaea. You're going to have to spend the night. It's easier this time, though, the acceptance. And I find a tree, sit down, and close my eyes. Wait, I packed a bathing suit in case there were creepy dudes at the hot springs. Always have a backup plan. I find the top and I tie it around the stick. The synthetic material burns hot and I start jogging and swatting the plasticky melty suit pieces off my head. Janaea, you have to be close. And then the last of my bikini top falls to the ground. And I tie the bottoms around and I tie them to my torch and I keep going forward. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Please let me make it. And then poof. That's okay, Janaea. You did your best. Wait, wait, I can see the outline of the trees. I can see shadows. Yes, yes, I can see the path barely, but I can see it. The light from the parking lot guides me the final yards out of the forest. I jump into the car, I drive up to the hot springs, and then I climb naked into a soaking tub beneath the stars. I learned two very important things that day. Number one, acceptance is power. When you truly accept your situation, the negative emotions and the internal chaos just fall away. And then you can access what is truly possible. And number two, I'm a badass and I can handle whatever life throws at me. Thank you.